morning, everybody. I'm looking for a record to spin in the background that I can't find. And it's really hard to hold this iPad. Chico Hamilton, Connors, Ian Carr, Yellow Jackets. It's in here. Jara, Dream, Coltrane. I think it's over here. Geez, maybe I should spin one of these. Walter Bishop's. Great album. It's here somewhere. Cecil Cherry. Oh, maybe I should spin this. Love that too. Another good one. Barry Reynolds. Chico Freeman. Sunrise. Lounge Lizards. Charles Lloyd. Tina Brooks. It's in here somewhere and I'm taking too long. Dexter Gordon. Oh, I think I'm getting close. Carl Bley. Okay. This is the one. You gotta love looking through records. So great. Genre, commercial success. Okay, thanks for sitting through this thumbing here. I'm gonna another good one. I'm gonna spin it right now and we'll go from there. So please join the next video, okay? It's coming up in a couple of seconds. Hope you're all having a great day. And we'll talk to you in a couple of seconds. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody in the vinyl community. Me, Rob from Boston. How y'all doing? Let me just cue some up here. Background music. Yeah, it's good to see y'all. It's been a while. I've been keeping up with the vinyl community. So many threads and contests, and oh, it's been great. Series, you know, since we've all kind of been under lockdown, it's been an interesting couple of months in the vinyl community because we're getting to see people we haven't seen, hear from people we haven't seen in a while, and new people, and yeah, it's been great. I've been really enjoying it. This is Brian Wilson. Piece of his shirt. It's a card. The actual piece of his shirt. Concert gear there. Andre Linda Legg. Hey Andre. He sent this box of Beach Boys cards to me. I showed him a couple of videos ago. Generously sent them. And I've been going through them, opening packs like I feel like I was a kid again, opening packs of hockey cards. A couple of VC members would know what I mean with that. My buddy Ed and Greg up in Canada, and Randy. There's a bunch of people I'm sure that remember opening up hockey cards, but they also put these little on the record cards in there, which I thought were really cool. Each one of the records that I think there's like 34 or 35 of these. Excuse me. This is number one. Wow, pretty cool. So yeah, I've been enjoying opening them, and before I show you what Andre sent to me, and Kris from Dixielandfarms, I want to show you this really cool Blue Note pressing that I picked up. Tina Brooks, Minor Move. Is this fantastic? Just great. Now, look at the artists on that, musicians on that. It's a beautiful pressing. It's part of this Tone Poet series they've been doing. I don't know if you can see that well. And in the vinyl community, there's a few members of the vinyl community. I call them the VC Jazzers because they're just so educated in the jazz genre. Something like that, in jazz. And I wrote down some of the guys that have been doing it. John, Bill, Dave, Julius, Rob, and Brian. They all did fantastic videos. So they tuned me into this Tina Brooks album, and I wanted to pick it up right away. Beautiful pressings as they do at Blue Note, you know. They'll put the poly sleeve in there with the Blue Note. But the thing I like about these remasters is the sound. The sound is just phenomenal, as you probably all know. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you because I've been enjoying this record. Figured I'd start off with one that I just kind of bought recently during this whole pandemic thing. And I wanted to share, first of all, I never showed a pair of underwear in my videos before, but Kris at Dixielandfarm sent me a pair of underwear. They were a little too big for me. I could fit like 3 of myself in this, but he was a Pee Wee Herman. He heard about the Paul Rubens Pee Wee Herman 30th anniversary of Big Top Pee Wee show that I had tickets for in Boston. It got canceled because of the pandemic. You know, we all know that. And Kris sent me one of his collectibles, which he probably got from the Pee Wee Herman fan site, Souvenir, and it has Pee Wee's picture, complete with worn. It looks like it's been worn, I guess. But what a while when the package came, I was like feeling around, and I'm like, when it came, I'm like, oh, this is from Kris. Because I saw his name on there naturally. And Kris has sent me Dixielandfarm jersey before that's really big, or I'd be wearing it more. But it's gigantic. But so I thought he was sending me another jersey. And I found out it was a pair of Pee Wee underwear. It was hilarious. Thank you so much, Kris. You made my day. I hope you and Marissa are doing well. I know you've been really busy down there. And so much so that you had to cancel the Florida trip. I know that. But thank you for thinking of me. I really appreciated it. And also, Andre sent me this Love Train package. Love Train delivery. I got to join in on Zeke's live video this morning, and I felt bad that I didn't see Randy's last couple of live videos, but I wrote to Randy today. But the live videos are great and everything. I just feel like I'm hogging up the comments when I go on them, but I did enjoy seeing Zeke. He's heading out to another country soon with work related. And yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. But Andre also sent me these singles. Fantastic. Every one that you sent, Andre, is naturally, it's my musical taste. I love them all. You sent me this Pearl Jam, Love Rain Over Me, with Neil Young rocking in the Free World on the B-side. Fantastic. I can't find Pearl Jam singles around here. Like, we can't find much jazz around here either in Boston. This is great. Phantom Surfers, Survival. I think it's Survival. Yeah, Survival of the Fattest. And it's like a 4-song EP, and it's got this song Dick on it, the last song on it. It's kind of like a phone call to Dick Dale. Kind of like a goof phone call to Dick Dale. And as we know, Dick Dale passed away. Legendary Dick Dale, surf music legend. And it was neat to hear that. I know they respect him and loved him very much, I'm sure, because you listen to their music. You can't help but know that they listened to Dick Dale when they were younger. And this is No Effects Suffer, which this is a 90s classic right here. I love this, Andre. And I never knew that a whole album could fit on a 7-inch. It's like a 33 on a single. And that really blew me away. So this is a really nice collectible. Thank you very much, Andre. I love this album. And he also sent me my first actual Blue Note single, Miles Davis, Tempest Fugit, backed by Lazy Susan. This is my very first Blue Note single, and he knows me. He sent me Morrissey's Ouija board with Yes I Am Blind on the B-side. I just got the new Morrissey single too. What the heck did I do with it? I wanted to share that with you. Damn, see? I should have had all this stuff ready. You know, I didn't want to. Let me finish this off because these were so cool. This is Alice in Chains, Grind with Nutshell too. So he sent me 6 singles. Major surprise. I loved every one of them, Andre. Thank you so much, and thank you for the nice note. I have such great friends in this vinyl community, and it really, without sounding corny, it touches my heart very much to receive this. And the friendships in the vinyl community mean the world to me. And to be able to get, love it, you're the best, Andre. To be able to get packages like this from fellow VC members, it's just, it just makes my day. So thank you very much. And this is the new Morrissey single that I was saying that I just picked up. It's Over by, a cover of It's Over by Roy Orbison. It happens every night, time on the B-side, sorry. And we all know who that is on the cover. I'll leave it up to you guys. You know who that is on the cover? I'm sure Bobby Gass would know. And Robert up in Canada. Some of you older folks in the vinyl community. I don't mean old, I mean older folks in the vinyl community will know who that is on the cover. Maybe younger folks too, some of the movie buffs. Like Mike. Yeah, and I just wanted to share a few other records that I've been listening to. Nexus Quam. This is fantastic. This is a German krautrock classic on OHR. You know that label. OUF or whatever the heck it is. Did I mess that up? This is great. This is really great. This is not an original, unfortunately, because the originals are super hard to find. Anyone who knows, listens to krautrock, and there's a few great members of the vinyl community that show some of these originals, but this has this pop-up thing on it, you know. It's kind of neat. I didn't buy it for that reason. I bought it for the music, naturally, but I think you can probably still get this too. But if you want to check out a great German krautrock band, one of the very first, I think, check this band out, okay? I don't know if I said the name right, but there you go. Oop, what did I do with the music? I hit the keyboard by mistake and it shut it off. Not too smart, am I? There we go. Alright, what else did I listen to? I listened to The Libertines, the best of. I know this album is hard to find. Pete Doherty and the Libertines, love this record. Love the first album. And what else? Tonto. Oh, I listened to H.P. Lovecraft. Great record. I listened to Henry Cow, Fred Frith and Henry Cow. I think Aronco when I see that. And Derek, too, for that matter. A lot of people used to show that. Helden. This guy was rock music synthesizer genius. This was a record store. I might have been a record store day, fine. And I listened to some. I figured I'd show this. Ellie showed an amazing pressing of that, like brand new. Listen to some Johnny Cash, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Miracle Legion. You guys can check this one out. This is an alternative band from England. I believe they were, oh man, I might have blew that. Let's see. And this is on Rough Trade. I should have done the work. This is considered a classic. You can read about these guys. I actually forgot I had this record until recently I found it. And I listened to this Control Denied. Fans of Death. The band Death. Chuck Schuldler. Band, great band. Opened up the doors to, I believe, what they now call death metal. The band Death was the originators, but this was something that I believe came out after the band broke up. Oh, I'm sorry. It's from 1996 and 97. The demos, I believe. And Richard Christie from the Howard Stern Show did the little bio inside. Who was I talking to about this recently? I forget. It was one of the heavy metal collectors in the vinyl community I was talking to, and they gave me a good breakdown on this. It might have been Ron. I think it was Ron that I spoke to about this. Hey, Ron. How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's well down there in Florida. Yeah, that's a great record, Control Denied. If you want to check it out. And I listened to some Sam Hain, the third album. I found out that this was signed by Glenn Danzig. I didn't know at first, and then I confirmed it, that it was signed by Glenn. November Coming Fire, excellent album. And it's getting into the video, but I wanted to share just a few more because it's way up there in time. But this is Ian Carr, another one that was on musician, jazz. I guess you can call it jazz fusion or jazz, progressive jazz. Fantastic, fantastic. This is one of the later albums. Not doing this right, am I? Now, there's a couple of his early solo albums that are extremely hard to find on Vertigo. They're like hundreds of, $400, $300, and I've been looking for them, and I know Ben's been looking for them too, because Body Gas told me. And, geez, I wish I could find 2 or 3 copies, one for each of us. Odyssey, great, great, great. I'm saying great a lot. And then whenever I pull out reggae, I think of Doug and I think of John, 6-inch pianist John and Doug, Fat City Vinyl. I always think of those guys because they know so much about reggae. Actually, other genres of music too, but whenever I listen to reggae now, I think of those guys. Love those guys. Jerry Lee Lewis, live from Stavros, sent me this. Dynamite record. This is a Third Man Records release. And I listened to the J.B.s, which was James Brown's backup band, I believe. And I'm not going to have time to show the rest because I don't want to bore you. Maybe I'll pick out one more. Yeah, one more. 2 more. I was listening to John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. I never really appreciated this album until later on, and I really like it now. And lastly, I was listening to this Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young So Far. Boy, were these guys good when they got together. And here's the horse from Dixieland Farms, from Kris. So I'll end with that and just say thank you to everyone in the vinyl community. He sent me that a long time ago. Thank you for everyone in the vinyl community for joining me today. Sorry that the video is so long. And I wanted to thank Andre again and Kris at Dixieland Farms for your generosity. I hope everyone is doing well and you're staying healthy, and doing whatever you need to do to get through all this, and we will. And that's about it. I'll try to come back and do another video soon. I still got to do the basement and show you how I've been progressing in my music room. I know Bill showed me some recent pictures. Bill from Connecticut, the great Bill from Connecticut. He showed me some pictures of some work he's been doing in his music room, and it looked beautiful. So thank you, everybody. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you in your videos. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.